I need to get a drink first. Alright, so... basically, everything's going horrible. Because Inko refuses to stay out of these people's lives, even though they don't want him around, I think. At least the dad is completely... I like how this dad is just like... This conversation can't wait. I'm humiliating you in front of your friend. What a jackass. Dear, no reason to be like that to Lucy when the guests are over. She lightly chastised him. Sam, they can't hide behind a friend, too. Inko was just worried about Nasser and he did what he thought was best. You wouldn't want Nasser to get into an accident while driving, do you? She said, walking over and placing a hand on his shoulder. Oh no. Oh no. It's his mating bellow. He's threatening to tear your legs off. Shut up. It's not a mating bellow, Inko. Shut up. Nasa let out a small sigh of relief next to me and stood. Thanks for the dinner, Mom. I should probably go and try to finish my homework for... Nas, you should probably get some actual rest tonight. But, oh, he's right, hon. One night's rest won't ruin anything for you, and you can get up faster tomorrow with a clear head. Mrs. Aaron said with a small, comforting smile. Everyone's fucking small today. Just fucking commit to big actions. Just let him sigh in relief. It doesn't have to be small. I'm not a mouse. Let it be big. But don't take it as an opportunity to slack off. It's a bellow, and it makes me feel like wanting to be mated by him. I've dated too many gators, sir. I can't tell the difference anymore. Nasa let his shoulders slump. Oh, right, okay. You alright, man? Yeah, I'm fine. Well, I'll go upstairs then, he said with a roll of his neck and then set off for the stairs. Oh, shit, I got my own shit to do. Thanks for the food, Mom. Hey, come on. Fang waved her hand at me, gesturing for me to follow. Huh? I'm going to show you some of those songs, remember? You said it yourself. Your parents are out of town, and... Fang paused, their expression darkened in contemplation for a moment. Well, hanging out here sure would be better than sitting back home, right? Sure, I guess we... Absolutely not, Mr. Aaron said, bringing his hand down on the table just shy of a slam. The force was enough to make me jump a little bit, but Fang didn't even flinch. They just rolled their eyes. Why not? A boy in your bedroom. Unacceptable, their father growled. Oh, please, we're not... Mind your own business. Fang stammered, a bit red in the face. Was Fang embarrassed at the implication being made? I mean, we're not... It's my business, because it's my house. And while you're living in it, you will abide by my rules. Aaron growled, standing up from his chair. The guy from the last chapter was right. He really is just a fucking stereotype, a cardboard cutout of a character filling a hole in the story. Oh, piss off. All we're gonna do is listen to music and do homework. That's hardly any big fucking deal. It's no fucking at all. Aren't I supposed to be doing my best to get good grades? Fang snapped back with a growl of her own. I mean, like, the music can cover up the boinking is the problem. Honey, I shrunk the saurians. This was spiraling fast. Oh no. I felt like I had to do something. This was some kind of family feud like that TV show. It was hardly my place to jump in and say anything, right? What confused me the most was that Mr. Aaron seemed to like me well enough when we ate together in that mini-golf the other day. Did I do something wrong when I made his opinion of me worse? Dear Lucy. Dear, please, let Lucy have some privacy. I'm sure these two won't do anything. Inko doesn't even know what sex is. Sir, I assure you, I have no idea where the G-spot is. And he's like, no man would ever say that unless he meant it. And he gives him a firm but polite handshake. I trust you will do nothing to my daughter. Because no man would ever say that. Oh my god, that's so dumb. God, I just love the fucking firm but polite handshake. Just love the phrasing of it. Like, the implication is that the handshake is too firm, but it is polited instead. Who's Lucy? I asked out of reflex. So, right, if you wanted to have the whole, like, pronoun thing that Fang does, wouldn't it make more sense to have this dead naming thing come up instead? He's like, oh, your name is Lucy. And she's like, no, it's a dead name, you idiot. That would work way better for the character. Because Inko would make that mistake. The pronouns, I think he's too soft for. But dead naming, he'd be a little blind. There'd be a blind spot. You know, it's a little more out of left field. A little more niche. I didn't know what was going on, but I could tell by the subtle tone shift of the three towers in the room with me that there wasn't a good question to ask. Why are you always phrasing shit so awkwardly? Mr. Aaron let out an exaggerated groan before an eye roll, before jabbing his finger at me, before fingering Fang. I mean, pointing a finger at Fang. Since when the hell does Ripley do things exaggeratedly? He's not a theatrical man. My daughter, Lucy Aaron. Keep up, boy. What's a dead name? And then Fang would be like, oh my god, I can't stay angry at this fucking Labrador Retriever. He's too precious. My little Samoyed. The number of things in that sentence that seemed to be in total disregard of how Fang felt, as well as the disdainful tone directed at me, prickled at my nerves. So apparently Fang's real name was Lucy, which I guess that's interesting to know. Thanks for the trivia, man. I'll pick it up for family trivia night. Everyone just called them Fang, though, except their parents, and periodically Nasa. And there was all her and daughter. Jesus Christ, Inko, since when are you this fucking educated? Where did you pick all this stuff up? Sure, I made the mistake of misgendering Fang on that first encounter in science class, but I apologize, corrected my mistake, and since I've been trying to keep it in mind, but there's no way that Fang's own parents aren't aware of how they identify. NASA certainly knew. I like how this entire family's just kind of not okay with it, but everyone else is, apparently. One would think that they would respect their own kid enough to acknowledge how they identify as a person. Listen, I'm gonna put my little beans down, right? I'm okay with this, right? I get it. It's supposed to provide fiction later down the story as, he tries to be nice, but Fang is like, no, I don't identify like that. Like, I get it, you're trying to, etc., etc. You know what I'm going for. On the other hand, since the story is ultimately that Fang is Lucy, she is not non-binary, unless they change that, like, focusing on this stuff is wrong. You don't need to do it. It's irrelevant. It doesn't matter. Like you're just detracting from Inko's own, you know... Some of Fang's words when we talked on the roof echoed in my mind. While it didn't formulate into a full thought I could identify, a displeased sensation settled into my stomach. I looked at Fang, who was growing increasingly and more openly livid. I can't blame them. The hell was with the situation? I thought Fang being upset with their family was a bit unusual, more especially since they at least had parents involved with their life unlike me. I watched Fang and their dad having a snarling stare down while Mrs. Aaron's easygoing smile faltered more and more into the background. I was feeling nauseous about my thoughts of jealousy alone. Honey, it's fine. He's rich. He can buy her any pronoun she wants. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. We need to have the gutters fixed, remember? Hell, I'll say she's an attack helicopter for 10,000. Oh, man. Money truly can solve all of life problems. I was feeling nauseous about my thoughts of jealousy before. Oh shit! Inko's standing up. He's becoming a simp. I mean a stan. I mean a simp. I mean a stan. I mean he's becoming a scroll in my pants. Dear, please. Lucy just wanted to... Mrs. Aaron said as she stepped forward towards her husband. Their name is Fang, I said, just loud enough to be heard over the growling between the two hairy terrors. Mrs. Aaron stopped and her husband and Fang snapped their head to look at me. I put my little hands in my little sides. Nani? Stando? Oh my god. Why did you hit me with that one? Ah, Senator! What are you doing to my stream? It's bad enough as is. They go by Fang. What kind of parents don't even respect their child like such? I said, standing up fully from my seat. He has reached his full final form. Oh my god. Oh. Ooh. Fang looked completely surprised. God, so many fucking looks. We're gonna... Fuck it. We're doing the look check. How many looks show up in the story? 46. Jesus. We're out of here. Fang looked completely surprised that I had stepped up to say anything. Mrs. Aaron looked disappointed. Man, if Naomi was here, you'd be gutted. It'd be 3 versus 2, man. I couldn't tell if it was in me, but somehow that didn't seem right. Was in me? Or at you? Not when I was watching her look at me, and then her gaze back to her husband's. You mean there's an apostrophe there? Because she doesn't have multiple husbands. Ah, yes, my harem. My Ripley harem. Then Inko stands with his forearm and sees the carving. Baby, Dunno! Why do you do this to me? Show up in my stream, and you remind me of baby. Stando! Oh, I need an adult. Help! Oh shit, fuck. NASA worked super hard to get to the point of passing out, and you don't even seem to care. NASA works super hard to the point of passing out, and you don't seem to care, I added. Mr. Aaron was turning an increasing shade of red, but hadn't worked himself up enough to say anything, so I can tease. Inko, hold up, let me just... Inko, he's giving you an out. He's giving you an out. He's letting you stop this conversation before you get murdered, my man. Please, take it. Please. Inko, please. Oh no, the Smeetno isn't usually talkative. And Fang got a hard enough time at school with people shitting on them for trying to be in a band. Why would you add to that, sir? I'll admit that I don't really get family dynamics. I haven't enough interactions with my parents to know what that'd be like. But even I can tell from this whole thing that this is not normal. And with that, the dam broke. Oh no! Everyone's having their period simultaneously. Why do I hear boss? Fuck you, Senator. We're playing that song. If you're gonna bring up that boss theme, we're playing it. You can go to hell. You can go to hell with your baby Stundo. I don't even know the song, so it'll be great. It'll be a fun, exciting moment for me to learn about some cool songs. Oh, that's fucking... Oh, we're starting off with the bells and the choir, huh? You think you can talk back to me like that? I ought to take you back to the station, he shouted, barely keeping his voice below, full-on screaming. Did he just threaten to arrest me? I took a step backwards from the table out of reflex. What the hell was even happening anymore? From this outburst at mini-golf, I could guess that he was like that a fair bit, but it felt different when it was directed at me. The baby Stundo. Nani? He is summoning his Stundo. I wasn't entirely sure what to say respond, but like... Shit, hold up. You can't just arrest people for no reason. Fucking. Oh, this is bullying, Inko. You can't just arrest people for no reason. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, please. I need... Oh. Sweet Jesus. Oh. Oh my god, Inko. He's such an idiot. My poor boy. Anyway. For what? I asked. Oh no. He parried and riposted. I asked it almost more out of curiosity than expressed concern that I was about to actually be arrested. I suppose it was possible. He is a cop after all, but with this rant from minigolf and the sheer absurdity of everything happening at his dinner table, I found myself searching for answers more than anything else. And then Inko hit him with a nah! How were these guys like these? Apparently, Mr. Aaron wasn't even sure what to do with that question because he stopped mouth open staring at me. Fang, for their part, was just started laughing. A loud, heavy laugh, placing their hand on their hip and the other on the table. My head was starting to spin. Mine is too because I'm talking way too much. I'm not breathing enough. Oh god, I was making anything worse. Mr. Aaron snapped his mouth shut and then inhaled loudly and deeply enough through his nostrils to prepare another salvo. But before he could unleash anything onto either of us, Mrs. Aaron came to the rescue. You goddamn Fripley! She didn't say his name. She issued a statement. On your birth certificate, it says Mr. Ripley. I wasn't sure what words that statement was filled with, but it clearly had a lot of meaning behind it because I could tell from Mr. Aaron's eyes snapping wide open that it was a happy implication. You can't arrest me, Mr. Aaron. Why the hell not? I am a Rothschild. Mr. Aaron just fucking crumples where he stands like a fucking skeleton. That's how I like to see it in this business. Dead. Baby. Dead though. I'm just taking a few breaths of air to clear my head. She reached up and grabbed his lower jaw crest and yanked it down to her level and pulled him out into the living room, presumably to talk. And just like that, they were gone, and dinner was over. I slumped back into my chair, put my head in my hands, and groaned. I'm so sorry, Fang. I ruined the dinner for you. I continued to moan. Bro, I'm such a baby. I'm such a baby stando. No, Mr. Aaron does the half-life evaporation. Hold up, I'm not familiar with that. I'm not sure what that's referring to. Unless you're talking about like the physical process. I don't remember anything from Half-Life where evaporation was particularly exciting. Oh, whatever. Who cares? I'm sorry, Fang. I'm so sorry. I ruined dinner for you. Fang wiped a tear from their eye, settling their laughing fit and grabbing me by the elbow and pulling me to my feet. Oh, come on, dweeb. Even if Mom put him in his place, I think you should probably go for the night, they said. I glumly nodded. As we entered the living room, Fang brought a pair of their wings around to act as sort of a privacy scheme between us and the elder Aarons, who were harshly whispering among themselves. I felt awful. I opened my mouth, and everything just began to fall apart. It's like the opposite of Anon. He talks too much. The one in Half-Life 2 where he hits him with the pulse rifle alt fire. Oh, that one! Like, yeah, I know what you're talking about. The fucking evaporation. The disintegration, I'd sooner call it, because that's really what happens to them. They just fucking... There was a man here, but he's gone now. I just couldn't deal with Mr. Aaron disrespecting Fang on NASA like that. Was it always like this for them at home? Just as I worked the handle of the front door and clicked it open, Mrs. Aaron spoke up. Oh, Inko, dear. Sorry things ended on a sour note. We'd be more than happy for you to come again sometime. I peeked past Fang's wing to see Mrs. Aaron turn around to face us, with a warm, motherly smile beaming as it usually was, like nothing happened. Whatever conversation her and her husband were having apparently already had resolved. The large, towering Taro looked like a whipped dog. I don't think he'll crazy. Jesus Christ, Inko, this is not a good thing. We wouldn't want that, dear. We want to marry into your fucking money, Inko. So my husband is going to let you date his... What did you call it again? Child. We're going to let you marry our child so you can be, partner and husband. Partner and husband! When are we merging bank accounts? The ball of accidental death. You know, I was just shooting some hoops outside of the school and accidentally someone started hitting and he didn't wear special gloves, so he just went woof! Gone. For his part, Mr. Aaron's head dropped a slight amount and he grumbled something indecipherable. Did you breathe out the blowtorch? I did enjoy dinner, Mrs. Aaron. It was delicious. If it wouldn't be too much trouble, I wouldn't mind doing it again, I agreed very tentatively. Oh, pshaw. Won't be any trouble at all, dear. We're happy, dear, to see Lucy. Oh, God, this feels so weird. Listen, I have so hard committed to the idea that Lucy is not Fang, and Fang is not Lucy. Like, they are separate. Oh, man, this is getting weird. We're entering the twilight zone of, oh, yeah, baby, we're getting weird. Ooh, I like this. Ooh, I like this. We're getting funky. She caught herself, and even with her eyes closed to small slits, I could tell her focus shifting to Fang next to me. Fang getting no friends. You're welcome to return again and pay for my broken up, busted up gutters. Have them fixed. You know, $10,000. Another beaming smile. Well, I know if I felt a tiny less bad for how much I screwed over dinner at the end there. Yeah, I'll head home. Good night then, I said with a bow of my head. Good night, Inko, Mrs. Aaron said with a small wave. I mean, she is small. I returned the gesture and then stepped out into the evening air, and Fang closed the door behind them. I took a few steps forward and then sat down on the edge of the concrete porch, my energy sapped from me. Even if Mrs. Aaron and Fang were apparently happy with me, I never did mean to piss off Mr. Aaron. Hopefully that didn't turn into an argument between him and Fang later. Fang matched my position next to me, and we sat in silence for a long moment before Fang started to shake. I turned to look at them, concerned that with whatever horrible faux pas I'd finally registered for them, only for Fang to be desperately clamping their hands to their beak. What? A second later, the battle was lost, and Fang exhaled through their nose in a long snort that turned to bubbling laughter. Weirdly enough, even though my stomach was turning into knots at what had happened, hearing Fang laugh really put my mind at ease. And it was good to see them smile. Oh, wow! I never knew money could make people do what I wanted them! Oh, Inko, would you like to learn just how much you can do with money? I would love to. I have so much money. Just he reaches into his pocket and like a whole river of Benjamins comes out, and he's like, "Man, I have so many dollar bills. I could. Could you imagine, Fang? We could even get a venue." And the river doesn't stop. Like his hand is out there, but it's like you leak like a leaky dam. Just dollar bills just fly out of his pocket. Now Inko has unlocked Ripley Everywhere system. Now it's actively being hunted anywhere I sound randomly. Cease. I can't take it anymore. Oh my god, Inko. No one's ever managed to piss off my dad in a long while. Not other than me, anyway. Fang said once the laughter subsided. I'm so sorry, Fang. I didn't mean to. What are you apologizing for, dude? Giving my dad an aneurysm? Whatever, fuck him. She would have shaken head with a smile. Fang leaned over slightly and nudged my arm with her elbow. Those feathers could kind of hurt. What? What do you mean? They're feathers. I mean, I guess they could jab at the right angle. Seriously, you've helped my dumb younger brother out. Yeah, and she cares about him. Someone in the comments is very optimistic. God. There we go. You helped my dumb brother out, and we're having fun talking music and making plans for Saturday. And we would have actually studied if he hadn't bitched a fit. If he can't deal with that, then fuck him. It's not worth beating yourself up over. They continue shaking their head. Gotcha now, Inko-chan. Now, oof. You shouldn't. Yeah, I know, but working yourself until you pass out at school is pretty dumb. Fang countered before I could even say my piece, rubbing their cheek with the palm of their hand. I lifted my head and ran my head over my scalp and chuckled. Okay, maybe a little. See? But really, I don't want you feeling guilty over, going to bat for me. Not many people would do that, Inko. It really... Fang paused and let out a sigh, that smile fading. They stared out into the night-shrouded environment of the neighborhood for a moment. I sat quietly with them and gave them time they needed to formulate what they were thinking. I certainly had a lot on my mind from tonight, too. It means a lot. It really does. A small, most delicate smile formed on their... Everything is so fucking small! I only used 10 times, but it feels like more. Almost delicate smile formed on their beak, and their right hand rested on my forearm. Unsurprisingly, I could feel my face begin to heat up in response as I stared in those silver-tinged amber eyes. Oh my god! A girl is touching me! A heartbeat later, and Fang blinked, retracting their hand, and coughed. If anything, I feel bad for ruining things for you. Fang said, their eyes turned towards the street. It's unexpected. You didn't ruin anything, Fang. What are you talking about? Look, Inko, I know the whole thing at home isn't great. You put a brave face on about it, but it's not hard to tell that this fucking sucks for you. I managed to resist the urge to frown at the mention of my certainly currently empty home. And I don't know. I know my parents would be normal for one fucking night, and you wouldn't have to sit at home in a shitty, depressing, empty apartment. Eat food with a family, Even if you had to settle for my fucked up one. Fang let out a frustrated huff, their wings flared slightly. Lightly flapped. Jesus, slightly and then lightly? Come on! Let actions just... Oh, they're only slightly flared. Only lightly. Just fuck off. Have some confidence. Let people move. As their hesitation went out, just for a moment. Jesus, fuck. It's no commitment. It's like nothing rubber bands. Everything just slack rope. Like, yeah, my fuck nut of a dad gives me a hard time. All the time, so fuck him. Mom likes to pretend literally nothing is ever wrong. It only steps in when the screaming started. Nasser? For all the shit I've got to deal with on a daily basis, at least I can come home and have my mom cook me something. You didn't even get that. And Coach turns to the stone because Mr. Aaron put the curse of Medusa on her. That's why there's so many statues in the garden. Well, fuck me. That's pretty cool. But for all the shit... Okay. And Fang angrily gestured to nothing in particular in front of them. I nodded. Why does it have to be nothing in particular in front of them? Why does it have to be in front of them? Why can't she angrily gesture at nowhere and just not specify? Why are you specifying? Fuck! My god! I felt the urge to try and make an excuse for my parents again, like always. I couldn't muster any shit to bother. Fang saw firsthand how things were for me. And I saw firsthand how things were for them. It was different, but we were both feeling with a similar problem. I felt an odd sense of camaraderie. Yeah, because Fang's parents aren't really interested, and your parents are just absent. Like, one feels more directly malicious, the other is just circumstance. So, like, Fang's parents are technically worse, even if Inko's parents are, like, effect-wise worse. Well, they're both pretty fucking bad. Maybe Inko does ending one school shooting this time. In all fairness, your mom did say I could come back. Fang just sniffled and laughed. Yeah, I guess so. Congrats, Strip. You're in shit with me now, whether you like it or not. They said, nodding with somehow playful smile on their face. Anytime, Fang. I used the change in conversation to pull out my phone and dial the taxi service I'd used to get to the track event beforehand. 2 rings later, and a familiar voice greeted me on the other line, which I responded with my own greeting. Hey. That voice. Nice clueless kid, the measly voice on the other side said. Hey. Fang, clearly overhearing the conversation, barely managed to suppress their laughter, which earned them a side-eyed glare from me. What can I do you for, buddy? I need to pick up him. I say no more, kid. I'm on the... Are you spying on me? Did that guy hang up on you? Yes? That sounded like he was on his way, but I didn't even give him a chance to give him my address. Should I call him back? Would I get a different driver? I don't accidentally want 2 drivers to show up. Before I could make a decision one way or the other, we heard the telltale roar of an engine approaching through the neighborhood. Less than a minute later, a familiar taxi squealed to a stop in front of the Aaron's residence driveway. Strange. Maybe my phone provided taxi service to my location, and maybe you got your fucking location tracking on, you idiot. Hot ziggity, as they say. Hot ziggity. Now where was I? We stood at the same time, fangs stretched, standing on their toes, so let's extend our arms as ahead as possible. The wings fang out wide. Well, we were siblings in the end, I thought with a smile. Fang finished their stretch with a cute, high-pitched squeak of a yawn. They leveled their eyes back at me, catching my grin. What, Dweeb? Stop staring. I shook my head. Nothing. Nothing. I just wanted to say thanks for sitting with me. No, it's nothing. And thanks for thinking of me. And thanks for thinking of me. Like, wanting me to eat with you guys. Fang's mouth slowly closed. I turned to look at the taxi that was waiting, and I could see via the cab light that the same yellow diner was flashing me a thumbs up. He wasn't in a rush. This man has all the time in the world. I kind of preferred it when it was a bit more ambiguous. You're kind of laying it on a little thick that he's just here for the fucking plot, you know? You go to the harbor and he's wondering where he's here. The driver steps out of the car and reveals that, oh no, it's Ripley Majima! Oh shit! Fuck! He's so dead. He's so done. I turn back to my pale tarot friend. It means a lot. I take a step towards the waiting taxi, but continuing to watch them, it really does. It was echoing from what they had said before, but it was a genuine statement. Why is there an uppercase either? I think, was this originally 2 sentences and you were like, no, it needs to be one big sentence? And I knew the smile I felt on my face conveyed that. I could see Fang's eyes widen slightly. Just a little bit! Don't fucking get it in your head! I could follow it on the dim light, but I was pretty certain the face flushed. Just a little bit red. Oh, it's nothing. I nodded and turned to walk towards my ride. Just as I reached the door handle, Fang called out, we're still on for Saturday, right, dweeb? I turned back. Wouldn't miss it for the world! I could see Fang nod. Everyone's fucking nodding and doing things ever so slightly. And I hurry back inside their house. Hopefully they'll be okay with the dad. I stepped inside the waiting taxi and let out a sigh. Nice evening? Sort of. A bit hectic, though. So, where to? Home, please. Oh, you got it, boss. You know, it's kind of a shame. I mean, I get what this chapter's trying to do, and it's interesting to see things kind of fuck up. Like, we're getting on a weird alternative path. So, since we're replacing scenes with Wani equivalents, are we still keeping the doxing scene? Would that even make sense? Is there anything to dox Inko on? Does Trish have a reason to? Like, he doesn't even seem ashamed of knowing anime, so I don't think you could bother Inko with much. He'd just be like, oh no! So, For all it was worth, this chapter wasn't necessarily bad, but I'm not exactly impressed either. Oh, the next chapter is also like a decent length instead of being fucking stupid. How long is this one? I'm tired. That was a lot. That was a lot. A lot of emotions. That's good. Another 8 to 9,000. That's all right. I wonder what we're doing. I like the part where Inko is like, "You can't just arrest me," and he's like, "Oh, I can't." It's so dumb. So yeah, we're gonna search for the venue, which means we're gonna see Mo, I guess. Another problem I have with this, right, is we're moving along at a steady clip. We're in chapter 10. We got 26 instead of 20 chapters. I don't know what the fuck we're doing. I'm kind of curious where we're going with this, but I think we're gonna leave it at that. I know that we're technically at the time where I normally start my streams, but man, I'm tired. We made progress. I think we all. Jesus, I kind of just want to roll over and die where I'm standing, but we all know that's not gonna happen. I don't have that luxury in my life. Fuck. Thank you all for coming. Either or. Yeah, thank you for coming. This has been kind of fun. Better chapter than before. Maybe we're at that point, like in Wani Kiss, Wani Kiss, right? Yeah, Wani Kiss is the name. Maybe this is like the point in Wani Kiss where it gets a little better again, where it actually picks up. Just chaotic twink again. So yeah, uh, next week we'll do chapter 10 then. I wish these chapter had titles because I really would like to know what I'm getting into with these chapters. But like getting to the phone room, because yeah, we're doing the venue search. What happens after that? We're just doing the concert? Because that's a week away, right? Just a week away. It's almost Christmas. Just a week. Can you imagine? Anon? 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 Anon shows up in chapter 11. Why are we putting Anon in here? Yeah, this is Anon. Man, the Anon cameo. Of course, there's a fucking Anon cameo. Can't stop that. Anyway, everyone currently in the chat gets the papats. You got the get to see. Wait, why'd your parents pick something like St. Hammond? I actually. Oh my god, is Olivia here? Yeah, she's mentioned by name. Well, I always knew the risk existed. Shit. Yeah, because Wani Gator does end before the half year mark. So they could be together by the time this starts. What the fuck? Dangerous Love Happy Tree Friends? On YouTube Kids? Man. This got made into a mod. It's called Battle of the Worms. I don't... Do I sound like I have the energy for this right now? Also, I need to open my windows. My room is way too hot. It's really getting kind of steamy in here. Thank you for coming. I'll see you guys next week. We'll probably be doing the Friday. Actually, let me just quickly check. Oh, shit. Is my phone charged up yet? It's getting there. I would like to check. I would like to check my schedule for Friday. Huh? I'm not. Oh shit! I'm not being. I don't know. I can't give a definitive answer. Is the problem? That's bad. I forgot to write some things down like an idiot. Shit. Just need a few Monster Energy drinks. Delectable stimulants with chemicals. Shit. My calorie count. What the hell is happening? It's 26 minutes long. I think I'm gonna go call an adult. Bye bye.